Hello everyone and welcome to a new series, 25 amazing facts to blow your mind. Wait, I copied Matthew Santoro kind of. Just 25 amazing facts. So starting off at number 1, the longest time between two twins being born is 87 days. I don't think that counts as twins. Well, I guess it might be, but that just seems insane. Number 2, the world's deepest postbox is in Susami Bay in Japan. It's 10 meters underwater. In 2007, an American man named Corey Taylor tried to fake his own death in order to get out of his cell phone contract without paying a fee. It didn't work. Okay, not that one. In 1923, jockey Frank Hayes won a race at Belmont Park in New York despite being dead. He suffered a heart attack mid-race, but his body stayed in the saddle until his horse crossed the line for a 20-1 outsider victory. Doesn't make sense to me. Everyone has a unique tongue print, just like fingerprints. Most Muppets are left-handed, because most Muppeteers are right-handed, so they operate the head with their favorite hand.
Do not let him escape.
It costs the U.S. Mint almost twice as much to mint each penny and nickel as the coins are actually worth. Taxpayers lost over $100 million in 2013 just through the coins being made. Light doesn't necessarily travel at the speed of light. The slowest we've ever recorded light moving is at 38 miles per hour. That's insane. Yeah, light changes speeds depending on what material or medium it's going through. So yeah, I already knew that. Casu Marzu is a Sardinian cheese that contains live maggots. These maggots can jump up to 5 inches out of the cheese while you're eating it, so it's a good idea to shield it with your hand to stop them jumping into your eyes. Good luck having nightmares tonight. Number 11. The loneliest creature on Earth is a whale who has been calling out for a mate for over 2 decades, but whose high-pitched voice is so different to other whales that they never respond. The spikes on the end of a stegosaurus's tail are known among paleontologists as a phagomizer, a term coined by cartoonist Gary Larson in 1982 Far Side Drawing. 13. During World War II, the crew of a British submarine, HMS Trident, kept a fully grown reindeer called Pollyanna aboard their vessel for 6 weeks. It was a gift from the Russians. Number 14. The northern leopard frog swallows its prey using its eyes. It uses them to help push food down its throat by retracting them into its head. The first man to urinate on the moon was Buzz Aldrin, shortly after stepping onto the lunar surface. Some fruit flies are genetically resistant to getting drunk, but only if they have an inactive version of the gene scientists have named Happy Hour. Experiments show that no, that's weird. In 1567, the man said to have the longest beard in the world died after he tripped over his beard running away from a fire. That's crazy. 20. No, Number 18, sorry. The dance fever of 1518 was a month-long plague of inexplicable dancing in Strasbourg, in which hundreds of people danced for about a month. For no apparent reason, several of them danced themselves to death. Vladimir Nabokov nearly invented the smiley. What? In 1933, San Francisco held a referendum over whether a police officer called Bob Geary was allowed to patrol while carrying a ventriloquist dummy he called Brendan O'Smarty. He was. It's not weird. Sigurd the Mighty, a 9th century Norse Earl of Orkney, was killed by an enemy he had beheaded several hours earlier. He tied the man's head to his horse's saddle. While riding home, one of its protruding teeth grazed his leg. He had died from the infection. The Dutch village of Geithoorn has no roads. Its buildings are connected entirely by canals and footbridges. A family of people with blue skin lived in Kentucky for many generations. The full gates of Troublesome Creek are thought to have gained their blue skin through a combination of inbreeding and rare genetic condition known as Nithibalagalama. Don't know what that is. And finally, number 20. No, this is number 24. Powerful earthquake permanently shortened the length of Earth's day by moving the spin of the Earth's axis. The 2011 Japan earthquake knocked 1.8 microseconds off our days. The 2004 Sumatra quake cost us around 6.8 microseconds. Finally, number 25. The first American film to show a toilet being flushed on screen was Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. And now time for the bonus points. Bonus fact. I'm not done yet. There's a glacier called Blood Falls in Antarctica that regularly pours out red liquid, making it look like the ice is bleeding. It's actually oxidized salty water. In 2008, scientists discovered a new species of bacteria that lives in hairspray. The top of the Eiffel Tower leans away from the sun as the metal facing the sun heats up and expands. It can move as much as 7 inches. That is insane. And finally, the last one. Lieutenant Cole Mad Jack Churchill was the only British soldier in World War II known to have killed an enemy soldier with a longbow. Mad Jack insisted on going into battle armed with a medieval bow and a claymore sword. That's gonna be it, and I will